And finally, out of Japan, where a simple case of misplaced scissors brought one of Japan's busiest airports to a grinding halt. 30 flights were canceled, over 2,000 were rerouted and delayed, leaving thousands of passengers stranded. The airport, which handles one of the world's busiest domestic air routes, went into lockdown as officials scrambled to find the missing scissors, only to discover they were exactly where they should have been all along. Our final report resolves the case of the missing scissors.
Air travel is the fastest way to get from point A to point B. But the ordeal of actually stepping inside the metal tube? That's an entirely different horror story. It's a meticulous undressing for security purposes. Flyers have to deal with an ever-growing list of prohibited items. Even a shampoo bottle can become a national threat. And the inevitable pat-down that leaves you questioning your life choices is enough to make anyone reconsider their travel plans. But if you thought airport anxiety was bad, try navigating the aftermath of a blunder at Japan's new Chitose airport in Hokkaido. Comedy of errors escalated into a full-blown security crisis. This threat grounded around 36 flights and delayed over 200, while leaving thousands of travelers stranded. The cause of this chaos? Not a bomb or a suspicious package, but a missing pair of scissors. The mere suggestion of the absent scissors sent the entire airport into lockdown. One shop owner reported the AWOL scissors to security at the airport, promptly decided that this was an existential threat to aviation. After all, in the world of airport security, scissors aren't just for arts, they are potential weapons. To find the missing scissors, security officials shut down operations for nearly 2 hours. Passengers who had already braved the gruesome security checks were dragged back through it again, this time under even more intense scrutiny. The lines grew, the tempers flared, and yet the infamous scissors remained elusive. And then, after hours of uproar and chaos, a miracle occurred. The scissors were found. But where were they? Exactly where they were supposed to be, in the very shop from which they had been reported missing. It turns out they were never really lost, just momentarily misplaced. Now, this whole crisis did not go unnoticed by the powers that be. Japan's Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport and Tourism swiftly demanded a thorough investigation. The airport authorities, after conducting their probe, blamed the incident on poor storage and management systems. They also had to confirm whether the scissors that were found were the actual culprits and not an imposter pair. Japan may be a tourist paradise, attracting millions of visitors eager to soak in its rich culture and friendly atmosphere. But when it comes to the new Chitose airport, even paradise has its pitfalls. This isn't just any airport, it's the busiest domestic route in the world, shuttling over 15 million passengers between Tokyo and Sapporo in 2022 alone. When something goes wrong here, it doesn't just go wrong, it goes catastrophically, laughably and head-scratchingly wrong. So the next time you find yourself dreading that inevitable trip to the airport, just remember, it could always be worse. You could get stuck in security limbo because someone misplaced a pair of scissors.
From impeachments to inaugurations, if it's a political story, we are on the scene. The race for the White House is heating up.
Kamala, you're fired!
I say, bring it on.
If it's breaking news, we're live with the latest coverage. From the White House, the State Department, and Capitol Hill, we know the issues, but above all, we know the players to bring you the latest in-depth analysis on all the key stories that we're covering. I'm Eric Ham. Join me from Washington here on Firstpost America.
Climate change is on our doorstep. It's time for a revolution to take root. And it starts with 1.4 billion Indians. It starts with one tree for humanity, one tree for Mother Earth, one tree for our future. Project One Tree, a News 18 network initiative.
Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment. So thank you for making Firstpost 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished. Obviously today, the T20 World Cup bandwagon has moved across to the West Indies. What do you expect from this?
Hello, I'm Alison Green, coming to you from Durban, South Africa. Today we have a special show.
Start with a report on India's shifting nuclear posture. The first time since India officially became a nuclear power.
Hello and welcome to Firstpost America. I'm Aaron Ham, coming to you live from the nation's capital in Washington, D.C.